Welcome, my friends, and this is a little chat. Now, we're going to talk about an album what was released in November 50 years ago, and it was the fourth album by this British rock band, and they had a single from it, what was a big hit, a Christmas number one, and the video they made. This record was made into a video because it was so complicated. So, excuse my cough. The album we are talking about, we are celebrating, is this one. And this is the actual album, Night of the Opera, from 1975 by Queen. And that's the front of it. And there's the back. And if I open up the album, it shows you that's down there is on in front you've got Roger Taylor and John Deacon, and then you've got Freddie Mercury and Brian May, and this is all the lyrics as I go through them from the album. So, let's go. So, on side one, you've got Death on Two Legs. That was written by Freddie Mercury. Then you've got Lie on a Lazy Sunday Afternoon, another one from Freddie. And then I'm in Love with My Car by Roger Taylor. You're My Best Friend by John Deacon. 39 by Brian May. Sweet Lady, another one from Brian May. The Seas of Rye by Freddie Mercury. A Perfect Song by Brian. Love of My Life by Freddie Mercury. Good Company from Brian May. And then the final track, what was their famous song, is Bohemian Rhapsody from Brian May. And it was 7 minutes long. And this was produced by Queen. Vocals, Freddie's voice, and voice and other things by Freddie. Brian May, guitar and opera backing drop. Roger Taylor, percussion. John Deacon, electric bass. And it was recorded at the Round Pulse Olympic Rockfield Scouts in, I don't know where that. And if I pull out the sleeve, and there is a picture of from the album, and that's with all the band and that, and on the back there it is. This was and that's, hold on, if we hold it there, that's the emblem, because they always had that emblem on it. And this is the actual album from Night of the Opera, and I think the cover's a bit grubby in that. But this is the original album. Well, my original album and that. And the reason why this is 50 years old and why it was so successful and that, because of the single Bohemian Rhapsody. It was because at the end of Night of the Opera, it finishes with God Save the Queen, their version of God Save the Queen and that. and it was produced by Roger Tomlinson Baker and Queen, etc. Engineered by Mike Stone. All titles composed and arranged and performed, etc. by Queen. And this album, this one was their fourth album, and this really put them on the front of the music, because when they brought out the single Bohemian Rhapsody, no one would play it because it was so long. But then a DJ called Kenny Everett decided that he was going to play it, and he played it 7 times, and people picked it up and how amazing it was with the vocals, because it was the first time they layered all the vocals on it together, because it was so difficult back then to actually do it live, because even in 1984, when I went and seen them doing the Works tour, when they got to the opera part, they all went off stage and they put the track on, because it was so complicated to do that. And Queen was the first one to ever make a video of their record. You know, it was a state of art, the video. And the B-side on the single Bohemian Rhapsody was the Roger Taylor song I'm in Love with My Car. And this is 50 years old. This album it was 50 years this month when it was released in 1975. I think it was the mid-November, and this really put them on the front. This was their fourth album, and the first 2 was not so big. The third one they started getting big, but this literally put them on the map. The reason is because of the Emblem and God Save the Queen and that, and the success of this album. And this is history, and this is the album of theirs from 50 years ago. So if you like Queen, this is my look of the Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, and my personal album, because I am a Queen fan. I got to see them in 1984. Freddie Mercury was amazing and that, and this is the album, and I'm celebrating 50 years of Bohemian Rhapsody. And if you enjoy this little chat about it and you want to come back for more, you're more than welcome. And I'll say a fond farewell for now. And whenever you watch this, morning, noon, night, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your friends and your loved ones. And I'll say a fond farewell for now and catch you on the flip side.